Today marks the 172nd anniversary of the birth of Vincent van Gogh, one of the most influential and celebrated artists in history. Born on March 30, 1853, in the Netherlands, Van Gogh's life was a turbulent journey of passion, struggle, and artistic brilliance. Despite selling only one painting during his lifetime, his work now commands worldwide recognition, inspiring generations of artists and art lovers. His legacy is an enduring testament to the emotional depth and expressive power of art. Van Gogh was born in Zundert, a small town in the Netherlands, to a Protestant pastor and a devoutly religious mother. From a young age, he displayed an interest in art but initially pursued other career paths. He worked as an art dealer, a teacher, and even a missionary before ultimately deciding to dedicate himself to painting in his late 20s. However, his artistic aspirations were constantly overshadowed by financial struggles and mental health issues. His early works were dark and somber, influenced by the plight of the working class. One of his most famous paintings from this period, The Potato Eaters, 1885, depicts a group of peasants sharing a humble meal, illustrating Van Gogh's deep empathy for the poor and his commitment to portraying the raw reality of life. In 1886, Van Gogh moved to Paris to live with his brother, Theo van Gogh, an art dealer who provided him with financial and emotional support. During this period, he was exposed to the works of the Impressionists and Neo-Impressionists, including Claude Monet, Edgar Degas, and Paul Signac. The vibrant colors and dynamic brushwork of these artists transformed his own style. His palette became brighter, and he began experimenting with new techniques. Inspired by the Japanese prints he admired, Van Gogh developed his unique style characterized by bold colors, thick impasto, and expressive brushstrokes. This was evident in works such as Self-Portrait with a Straw Hat, 1887, and The Café Terrace at Night, 1888. In search of a peaceful environment and better light for painting, Van Gogh moved to Arles in 1888. It was here that he produced some of his most iconic works, including Sunflowers, The Bedroom, and Starry Night over the Rhone. His dream was to establish an artist colony, and he invited Paul Gauguin to join him. However, Van Gogh's mental health deteriorated rapidly. He suffered from severe episodes of depression and psychosis, which culminated in the infamous incident where he cut off part of his own ear after a heated argument with Gauguin. This led to his hospitalization, but despite his struggles, he continued to paint prolifically, capturing the world around him with unparalleled intensity. Following his breakdown, Van Gogh voluntarily admitted himself to the St. Paul de Mausolée Asylum in Saint-Rémy-de-Provence in 1889. His time there was marked by both suffering and artistic triumph. During this period, he painted some of his most renowned masterpieces, including The Starry Night, 1889, which remains one of the most celebrated works of art in history. With its swirling skies and expressive energy, The Starry Night embodies Van Gogh's emotional turmoil and his deep connection to nature. It is a prime example of his ability to translate raw emotion onto the canvas, making his work profoundly relatable even today. In 1890, Van Gogh moved to Auvers-sur-Oise under the care of Dr. Paul Gauch. He was highly productive during this time, painting over 70 works in just 2 months. However, his mental health continued to decline, and on July 27, 1890, he tragically shot himself in the chest, succumbing to his injuries 2 days later. His final words to Theo were, "The sadness will last forever." During his lifetime, Van Gogh was largely unrecognized, selling only one painting, The Red Vineyard, 1888. It was only after his death that his work gained widespread acclaim, thanks in part to the efforts of his brother Theo's wife, Johanna van Gogh Bonger, who tirelessly promoted his art. Today, Van Gogh's influence extends beyond the art world. His paintings, housed in prestigious museums such as the Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam and the Museum of Modern Art in New York, continue to captivate audiences worldwide. His unique style laid the foundation for modern expressionism and post-impressionism, influencing artists like Edvard Munch and Jackson Pollock. His story has been immortalized in books, films, and exhibitions. The 2017 animated film Loving Vincent, composed entirely of hand-painted frames in the style of his artwork, is a testament to his lasting impact on popular culture. On this day, as we reflect on his legacy, we are reminded that Van Gogh's art continues to shine brightly, illuminating the world with color, movement, and boundless emotion.